time has finally arrived. From CoinDesk, breaking, the Federal Reserve has announced they will host a conference on payments innovation on Tuesday, October 21st. Guys, literally everything is happening within the month of October. That's, by the way, the final deadline for the XRP ETFs to go live as well, right? So this all the stars are aligning, literally, and now we have the Fed, okay, the main puppet of the traditional financial system, telling us that with payments there needs to be innovation and adoption, right? And they're going to be talking about this in the end of October, guys. Wow, this is literally shaking to the core, isn't it? Right? Now this person says innovation is already here. They should just cut the conferences and build real financial tools for Bitcoin. What? Bitcoin? Now, don't get me wrong. Bitcoin was the main horse, the first horse that got into this race, right? Brought upon this new revolutionary technology, but Bitcoin is out of the race, right? Because no matter who says what, guys, there will always be something better than the previous version, okay? Because that's how humans are. Humans love to build. Exactly. There's a huge change coming, and Bitcoin is only a small part of it. It'll get you run on the XRP ledger like everything else. They're not joking, guys. This comes from the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System. The Federal Reserve. Just think about this. What? So, the Federal Reserve Board announces it will host a conference on payments innovation on Tuesday, October 21st. Remember, the XRP ledger, right? XRP in itself targets payments innovation. Do you guys not realize this? Right? It was specifically made for this, for payments. That's what it targets, guys. Right? Now the XRP ledger expands throughout all these other industries, but the main focus is money, right? Because there's an issue with money with the outdated system we live in today. This is so crazy. Do you know how crazy this is? Guys, they don't like change. They do not like change. But the Jerome Powell, the Fed governors, are saying there needs to be change. Wise Owl, the Wise Owl, Christine Lagarde, the head of the European Central Bank, and all these people are trillionaires, by the way, because they just print money, okay? They're all telling you a new system needs to happen. That new system, it could be everything or nothing. It could be anything. It could be anything. But I truly do believe it's XRP. Okay? That's just my opinion. The Federal Reserve Board on Wednesday, but it can't be anything. It just can't, right? It's not only about the technology, but the thing that will be approved for the new financial system, right? The asset or whatever system will be green lit, guys, for the new financial system to be the heart of it, needs to have regulatory approval as well, and which assets it does. Bitcoin does, since it has the anonymous user Satoshi Nakamoto, but it's too slow. XRP, on the other hand, has the full green light, okay? Plus, the technology, it's right there. So, the Federal Reserve Board on Wednesday announced that it will host a conference on payments innovation on Tuesday, specifically targeting payments innovation. Beautiful, guys. October 21st. The conference will bring October, by the way, let me just say this. Oh my gosh, I'm going crazy. October is when the European Central Bank will complete their phase something for their own digital euro. Okay? They're going to accelerate their digital CBDC, guys, and it's going to be happening in the month of October as well. So again, America doesn't want to get left behind. They're going to get forced, by the way, okay, to join the party. The conference will bring together a range of interested parties to discuss how to further innovate and improve the payment system. Brad Garlinghouse needs to be in here. Brad Garlinghouse, and then bring David Schwartz as well. Okay, as the wizard. I want to see David Schwartz dressed up as a wizard, and then Brad Garlinghouse as within his armor, guys. Okay, wearing his armor within this conference. I hope it happens. Quote: Innovation has been a constant in payments to meet the changing needs of consumers and businesses. End quote. Said Governor Christopher Waller. I look forward to examining the opportunities and challenges of new technologies. Guys, I'm about to go crazy. I'm going crazy. I can't believe this is happening. I want to scream my heart out because my heart is already screaming. They're talking about new technologies. What is new? Blockchain technology is new, but which cryptocurrency, which digital asset within this blockchain industry, it targets the innovation of payments? Maybe a few does out there, right? But specifically, the main one is XRP. It was always meant for this, bringing together ideas on how to improve the safety and efficiency of payments. Guys, it's clear, it's written, and hearing from those helping to shape the future of payments. They're literally copying what Ripple stated, right? Stating in all of their documents. The conference will feature panel discussions on several aspects of payments innovation, including the convergence of traditional and decentralized finance. Again, two worlds colliding. The convergence, they just confirmed that's blockchain technology. It has to be convergence of traditional and decentralized finance. Remember what we talked about. Traditional finance, okay, and then here is decentralized finance. Decentralized finance is anything that has to do with decentralization, right? Such as cryptocurrencies. These coins are decentralized, right? But the traditional finance is all about centralization of power. Okay, it seems like they're both going to connect and be interlinked. Emerging stablecoin use cases and business models as well. RLUC definitely in there. The intersection of artificial intelligence and payments, okay, and tokenization of financial products and services. The Payments Innovation Conference will be live streamed for the public at the Federal Reserve Gov, with additional details to be announced in the future. So this meeting will be live streamed, guys. So they basically want everyone to know that the rails are being updated and upgraded. And this is why Swift is terrified. I repeat, Swift is literally terrified. I'm going crazy. From Mac attack, haha, Swift blocked me for reporting news. What are they afraid of, Swift? They can't handle the truth at Swift? They can't. Let me explain why. The Bitcoin maxis were on us. Ethereum furries were attacking us. You got the Solana pumped VC manipulated coin that attacked our community. You had the chain link Marines, the Link Marines. They're afraid of the truth. Who else attacked us? The Litecoin S-Coin community as well. All these people were attacking us. Okay, we had even Zach XBT attacking us. Guys, they're all out of this. Is crazy. They have to be paid or something, because not only that, but the traditional financial system itself is attacking change. Swift is blocking XRP community members, folks. Their Twitter account, the legit business company. Their time has come. 1900s, it's about to get modernized. Swift says banks won't trust Ripple. On LinkedIn, Swift, Tom took aim at Ripple. Surviving lawsuits isn't resilience. Neutral shared governances. Institutions don't want to live on a competitor's rails. So this is what Swift had to say. From Osama E, Ripple's XRP stands alone as the blockchain that's been battle hardened by nearly 5 years of intense regulatory scrutiny, proving its resilience like no other. Right? If it was any other company that got sued by the SEC, they would have been long gone. They would have been old news. They couldn't have fight the SEC. They couldn't have fought the SEC, guys, right? Because the SEC is literally a part of the government, okay? And you know, if you don't make them happy, they're gonna take you out. But Ripple fought and stands strong, guys, right? And stood strong to the Kraken that was released by the SEC, right? So that's why we're here right now. For over a decade, Ripple has been vocal about prioritizing compliance, trust, and interoperability, working hand in hand with global regulators to meet stringent standards while driving innovation in cross-border payments. Now, this comes from the Chief Innovation Officer at Swift. Surviving losses isn't resilience. It is. Okay, it is. If you could come out of the lawsuit and you won it, right? And you became victorious from the lawsuits, such as Amazon and Tesla did, that fought the SEC. look where they're at today. Okay, the same path that XRP will take. Neutral shared governances. Institutions don't want to live on a competitor's rails. Well, you know, literally Swift is flooding XRP, the XRP ledger. What's going on? What's going on? I'm gonna go crazy. Somebody. Okay. I understand, Swift. You're scared of change. You are. Who isn't? Right? Humans are. That's how humans are. They're just scared. Scared of the unknown. Scared of change in itself. He literally says, we need something neutral. Oh. Isn't the XRP ledger neutral? XRP was designed to be neutral, a neutral bridge asset. Number 2. Number 3, look at the decentralized nodes all across the planet. Like, what is he talking about? And compliance isn't about one company convincing regulators it should be allowed to operate. It's about an entire industry agreeing on shared standards. Oh yeah, you guys will be agreed upon XRP being used as the heart of the new financial system. I could assure you. Remember, the puppets, I could guarantee, this is literally, guys, we're not prophets, we're here to make profits, but the elites have this plan that they're going to unleash a black swan event, the mother of all black swan events, which will be tied to the collapse. And once everyone is so fearful and screaming we need change that you're forced to change or else you're going to die, is when they'll bring upon XRP, and then the whole planet will agree upon shared standards that will introduce the level playing field. Stop it. I'm going crazy, guys. That no single balance sheet controls. XRP's currency agnostic. Okay? It doesn't have any bias to any country or currency, no matter who's using the technology. Nothing. Right? It has no emotions. So therefore it cannot be biased to anything or anyone. Okay? It's clear as day that these people are trying to flood everyone out of XRP. We're getting attacked from all different areas. Sit still because they're about to make you filthy rich. I'm not even kidding. Let's go. But it's SOFIS. See ya.